What's going on, everybody? How is it going? I am 8 Shots back here again today with another Pick'ems video. This week it's the stage 4 major. This is our first competitive COD that's going to be on LAN for Black Ops Cold War. I'm really excited for it. I know a whole bunch of other Call of Duty fans are too, and I know my partner right here, Misterj, is as well. How's it going, Jay?
It's going all good. Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, so basically, like last
Ready to
video,
get into this major.
oh yeah, we're super ready to get into it. I'm excited to see how they're gonna set the stage because I think I've seen images of their practice room that the teams have been in.
Yeah,
They
it
look
actually looks
like
pretty sick.
they look pretty basic, yeah. But yeah, I'm ready to get into this. This is gonna kind of be like a last video where we kind of ran through our brackets. We're gonna be doing the standard winners, and then we're gonna go down to the elimination that are gonna be on the same day, and we'll just go through it like that. I'll give my piece for my bracket, and then Jay will give his.
All right.
All right. Let me pull up my bracket. All right, guys, let's get straight into it. On Thursday, we have the New York Subliners and the Minnesota Rocker for winners round one. I have New York beating Minnesota 3-1, although it could be 3-0. I think New York's obviously been the better team this standing. They went 4-1 and Minnesota unfortunately went 3-2, which isn't too bad. They still went positive, but not as good as NYSL. So I give it to NYSL to move on 3-1. And then we have Optic Chicago and the Dallas Empire. This was a hard match for me to pick, Jay. I gave it to Optic though, 3-2, just because like we were talking earlier, me and Jay, about how players are gonna play on LAN and how some people are saying some might play better and how some might play worse. I'm not really taking that into too much consideration. I am, but not too much because there's gonna be no bystanders, no spectators, no one's gonna be there watching the game or cheering them on or anything of this sort. I'm pretty sure it's just cameramen, or I don't know how they do that. So it's
Yeah,
kind of like the same setting, just you're in a different area and you have the team you're playing versus opposite of you. So I'm trying to take that into like a small bit of consideration. I think it'll play a tiny factor, but not much. But I think Optic Chicago, just based on that factor, I have them beating the Dallas Empire 3-2. But I do think it'll be a close game.
for sure. I think so. Also, Optic Chicago we're already doing like their own boot camp too, right? So they're already
Mhm.
used to like being beside each other and all that. But yeah. Shall I go over my picks for that one then?
Yeah, do you want to do your winners
Pretty
and then
much
we'll
same
do
ones.
elimination?
So really quick, same winners. I have Subliners over Rocker, but I have Subliners 3-2. We have to do note that Asim is out for this due to travel issues or visa, whatever, and Decimate is in. So I think Rocker can put a bit more of a fight. And then on the bottom side, I have Chicago just 3-0ing Empire. I still think Optic Chicago is like another tier level above Empire right now. So yeah, I got the 3-0 sweep.
Right on. Moving into the elimination round one, same day on Thursday, we have the Los Angeles Thieves versus the Los Angeles the Gorillas, the battle for LA. I'm giving it the Thieves 3-0 sweep over the Gorillas. I know they've just recently changed their roster and added Slash and Hugh, but I think they're just the more dominant team than Gorillas. I've been trying to give the edge to Gorillas, giving them more map wins over my pick'ems over stage four, and I've been losing a lot of points due to them not reaching those highs. Like I've said, I've always kind of liked watching highlights of Apathy and Sheen, but unfortunately, they haven't been playing up to their standards in the last couple of games that they've had. So I'm giving it to Thieves 3-0. And then the next round, the London Royal Ravens and Seattle Surge. I don't think there's too much to say about these teams. London's been putting up a bit more of a fight. They just I'm trying to think of that fucking NFL team. They're like the New Orleans Saints, because they're my dad's team, and when he watches them, they're always down like a couple points, and then they rally that comeback, and they just never fucking make it. So Seattle Surge
Nope.
kind of remind the London Royal Ravens kind of
Okay, yeah.
remind me of that team. They come close, but they just never aren't able to pull it off. In Seattle Surge, I don't think there's
Never
anything to
finished.
say about them. I have London beating them 3-1.
Yeah. So very similar. Actually, I have the exact same picks as you. So I have Thieves, 3-0, and Gorillas. Gorillas just don't look on form. This team is not clicking. I don't even know why they're
I
sticking
highly
to the
doubt it.
same roster. I think they're after stage 4. There's going to be some changes, but they're not even going to into champs. Like, are they? So maybe not. I don't know. But then on the bottom side, we have yeah. So maybe they'll just stick their roster until a new game comes
Yeah.
out. Um, but on the bottom side, I have Ravens 3 wanting Surge. So Surge is just they're down. I don't know. They're not clicking either. And I like the
Sounds
way
good.
Ravens
Sounds
has
good. I was just
performed. They've taken some decent teams competitively in a few maps. So yeah, 3-1 Ravens.
gonna say, man, it's hard watching Surge sometimes because sometimes I've watched Seattle and like I don't want to shit talk. I might even fucking edit this out because I don't want to sound like I'm better as shit. But I've watched them play sometimes, bro, and they seem like some teams that we go up against in league play sometimes. Like honest to God, they individually don't play well, and as a team, they're
Yeah,
just so lost. Like I don't know.
yeah.
You could
I don't know what it is. Like
you could say with
they have
them
some
change
talent
the
on
whole
that.
roster as well, but they already did that moving in the Cold War. They only kept Octane. So I
Yeah,
mean, that's why I brought up earlier with the coaching. Like, if you've changed all your players and you're still down pretty bad, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
yeah,
I might even edit this part out, but I don't know. I just wanted to get that in. They're just hard to watch. They're just hard to watch, man. Because I have watched them, like, and it's like, what the fuck?
yeah. What's going on? Yeah. No, I hear you.
Anyway, moving on into better days, we have the winners round two on Friday. We have the Atlanta FaZe going up against the New York Subliners. I'm giving this the FaZe 3-1 over New York. Like you brought up earlier, they're playing with the new player Decimate. Who knows how much hours or reps they've gotten in with him, or who knows how well they're going to click as a team with this new addition. So I'm giving it the FaZe 3-1. I think they're going to come out really, really strong during this LAN tournament. Like I brought up earlier, I'm not taking it into too much consideration that it's LAN, but I sort of am because it's the atmosphere, and I know sometimes when I'm in an atmosphere that I'm really fucking vibing with, I feel away. So I'm trying to take that into a tiny bit of consideration. The next game, Toronto Ultra and Optic Chicago. I'm giving this to my boys, Toronto Ultra 3-2 over Optic. The last couple times we've played Optic, we've beat them, so I don't expect anything different to come out of this.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. So pretty similar, same winners coming out for me. I have, but just different map counts. I have Phase 3 owing Subliners. I think Phase is just like they're the ones who originally set the bar, right? And they're still performing at that level. Maybe there's one or two teams, but Subliners with a sub in, to me, that takes too much of a hit. Asim is much better than Decimate, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I got Phase 3 owing them. Especially when you're going against Simp and Abizi, like come on, you definitely need some more head-to-head firepower there. And I don't think Decimate is enough. On the bottom side of that winners, we have Toronto Ultra versus Chicago. Since we both have the same people going through, I have Ultra 3 wanting Optic Chicago. I can see Chicago maybe sneaking out a control, maybe, but yeah, Toronto Ultra 3-1.
Right on,
They
right
should be
on.
good maps though. By the way, Optic Chicago versus Ultra. I think it'll be some close, juicy maps there.
Oh yeah, we've who was it? No, Optic veto. They always veto Apocalypse.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure for Hardpoint. Yeah, that's one map I just remember. Moving into
that's okay.
eliminate.
I don't want to even. I don't even want to watch Apocalypse.
Nah, neither do I. I fucking hate that map. I suck at that shit.
Yeah.
Going on into elimination round two on Friday, I got the LA Thieves beating the Gorillas earlier, so I have them up against the Florida Mutineers. I actually have them beating Florida 3-2. Florida's been playing a lot better, and I've been enjoying watching Havoc and Awakening play. They've been really on point. Neptune, as a rookie, has been absolutely fire, but unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna bring it over the Thieves. Especially because, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they bring Slasher in specifically like because of tournaments like this?
LAN environment,
Yeah,
Slasher
like
definitely
that's
shows
what
up.
I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But you have to remember that, like, sure, yeah, it's a LAN environment, and like you get the atmosphere of like being around players and stuff. So there's that aspect, but the crowd is like another completely different thing. Without the crowd, I'm not taking too much into this LAN event specifically, and no casters are going to be there as well.
Well,
So
I
it's
can
like you said,
imagine they're
mainly
gonna
just the
try
camera
and
crews.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say I can imagine they're gonna try. They might do something like if you watched NBA games, how they put like not cardboard cutouts. They probably won't do that, but they'll have like a
Like
cheer,
virtual fans. Yeah,
yeah, like cheering through the fucking PA system or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
I don't know. Try to get them
And also,
hyped.
they're also going to do more content pieces, right? So like, I'm sure they're going to be doing like interviews or whatever, right? Like live in person, or I'm sure there's going to be more content. So
Oh
I think
yeah.
getting into that routine of a LAN environment definitely helps a player like Slasher. I think he's been very vocal about it on social media about how this online environment is absolutely terrible for the CDL specifically and competitions in general. So yeah, definitely see where you're coming from with the Thieves. But yeah, who you got for Paris versus Ravens?
Paris and Ravens. This was kind of a hard one too because I know Paris has just played slightly better than the Ravens this stage, but I still gave it to the Ravens 3-2 over Paris. I think with the addition of Alex and Afro, Afro's been pretty good. Like he did better than what I was
Oh yeah,
expect he was gonna do. I thought they were gonna kick him out like he wasn't gonna work, but he's been playing pretty well. And
yeah.
I don't know. I
He's been
think London's just a overall better team, 3-2 over Paris. But I do think it's going to be a close one.
yeah. Okay, so we got this where I'm with you on the London over Paris. I got 3-2. I think this is honestly a 50-50 matchup, but I like Ravens with Afro. I like the way he's been performing. And Paris is just one of those teams that's always been a bit struggling over the year. So yeah, 3-2 Ravens. And then for the Mutineers versus Thieves, I actually have the Mutineers over 3-1 over the Thieves. I think Thieves still needs more time to gel their roster together. They didn't have enough time, and Florida has really performed at this stage. I guess you could say stage 4. I really like how Neptune and Havoc are starting to be more aggressive on the map. I guess to say, and they're meshing well. And then
Right.
you, of course, you have Skies and Awakening top ARs. So yeah, 3-1 Thieves. I like it here.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I know Florida has
Or
the better
3-1 Florida.
score.
Sorry. Yeah,
I know Florida has the better
yeah.
overall score over the brackets, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm giving Florida too much shit again, and they're gonna prove me wrong.
I got Florida going fairly decently far in this bracket.
Do
Yeah.
you? Oh, I got Thieves going far. That might have been a mistake. Who knows? I just think they're gonna. Well, anyway, let's see. Moving on into elimination round three on Saturday, we have the Minnesota. I have Minnesota Rocker playing the LA Thieves. I have the Thieves beating Minnesota 3-1, and the next game was Dallas. I have Dallas playing London, and I have Dallas beating London 3-0. Like I was just boasting about London, they're a good team. I think Dallas is just obviously way more dominant than they are, and I expect a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah, you can't go against the former champions, right? Of the
No.
previous title. So yeah, okay, I got Empire going over the Ravens 3-1. Like just very same what you said there. Then Rocker versus Florida. I have Florida 3-1ing Rocker. This is just the way my bracket played out. So yeah, I like Florida here. I think Rocker still needs to get some stuff together.
Yeah, because they have their ups and downs. I think the addition of Major Maniac was an improvement.
Yeah, and I like Stanley on that team, but I don't know. They're still having some problems.
He's
They're
good, but I
they're
don't know if he'll be
inconsistent.
there next year.
Yeah, you don't think so? You think he's gonna go to another team?
Maybe. Or not play at all. Like you just I think he's good,
Surely
but I
he's
don't think he's like I don't know.
yeah. Next round. Let's go next round.
Alright, anyway. Yeah, it's probably on some Twitter page somewhere. I'll see if I can pull it up. But anyway, elimination round 4. I have Optic Chicago beating the Los Angeles Thieves 3-2. I think Optic's just stronger over LA. And the following game, the New York Subliners against Dallas Empire. I have New York beating Dallas 3-2. Uh, yeah, I could see this game going anyway. I could see Dallas winning 3-2, 3-1 over New York, but I just I don't know. I've been giving my faith to New York in this one.
Okay. Okay. So we have the same winners. The only difference is I have Florida instead of Thieves here for Chicago, but I have Optic taking them out 3-2. Optic come major time just a different beast, and they just seem to perform as we've seen last major. Right? They were terrible during the stage, and
Exactly.
then come major time they just pop off. Right? So with the land environment, I think they're going to do it here. Subliners, I have them 3-0ing Empire here instead. I don't think this is going to be a very close contest. I think Empire is still a tier level below Subliners. Granted, Subliners has a substitute. I still think the 3-0 of um, Mac, Hydra, and Clayster just too much for Empire. So yeah, 3-0.
Right on, right on. So our elimination is almost just about the same then. The Let's go on into the winners final. It's the same day on Saturday. Atlanta FaZe and Toronto Ultra. Honestly, here this was a hard pick for me because if my subscribers know here, I am a big Toronto Ultra fan. But honestly, I have them losing in the winners final 3-2 to FaZe. FaZe is just the definition of heat, the definition of dominance. They're playing outstanding. I don't see why they would play any less in a LAN environment, let alone at a major LAN environment. So honestly, their players are way more experienced to this than our Toronto Ultra players, but I have them beating Toronto Ultra unfortunately 3-2.
What? How could you do this?
I know. I have
um,
them coming back, but
I'll, yeah, yeah. Okay, here I'll just jump my winners final prediction. I have Toronto beating FaZe 3-2. Every time these two teams match up, it's absolutely electric. I love watching the series. I think it'll be 5 highly contested maps. I don't think there's going to be any blowouts, but I just think Toronto clutches it up in the S&D.
right. No, I think it'll be very, very close. And even if Toronto wins, yeah, 3-2. But yeah, I didn't want to. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it can go either way. It can go either way for sure.
Oh, definitely for
People
sure.
say a lot of people say Ultra is not going to show up on land. I think that is absolutely abysmal. By the
No,
way, I I think Ultra is just going to do fine.
I just think FaZe and the environment and their players specifically just. I don't see why they'd be playing any less on. Like I said, on major, let alone if
Oh,
they're in a LAN
absolutely.
environment.
Yep.
But I
All
don't
right. What
have
about the
them winning
elimination?
this all though. Moving on to elimination round 5. It's on the final day on Sunday. I have Optic Chicago beating the New York Subliners 3-1. I think Optic, like how we recently just discussed, is going to be a monster in the LAN environment. I think their players are going to do much better in this major, and I have them going into the elimination final against Toronto, but they're beating New York 3-1.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, I have Optic Chicago 3-1 Subliners. This is where the substitute for Subliners is going to hurt them. Optic playoff time. They're going to pop off. They're going to capitalize on Subliners' last minute change and 3-1. Nice and easy. They're going to win the respawns, lose the search, and then finish it off on the last hard point.
If our brackets do come out to be true, though, it's still pretty impressive for New York to come in top 4 if they do come true with the
Oh, for
sub.
sure, with their sub. Like it just shows how strong their 3-0 and their structure and everything is, right?
I could definitely
For
see
sure.
them beating Optic, and all if they had a scene,
Yep, I would agree
or
with you
it
there.
being a
Yep.
much closer game. But I don't think it's going to be that close.
Yeah.
Next game, elimination
All right.
final, baby. Let's go. Toronto Ultra and Optic Chicago. Obviously, I got Ultra
That'll be a good
beating
one.
Optic 3-2. I think it's going to be a close game. Every time Optic and Toronto play, it's a close game. Except for, didn't we sweep them just a couple stages ago? Or they swept us?
I think so, but that was when they were like really in the dumps.
Yeah.
Optic was.
But
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this match if it does come out to be. I'd love to see Ultra playing on LAN, having a great time against Optic, who all their players are very experienced in that. But I do have to give it to Ultra, my boys, 3-2 over Optic.
Okay. So here I have FaZe dropping down from the winners instead of Ultra, and I have FaZe through wanting Optic. I think FaZe just. I think Optic is so close to reaching that level, but they're just not there yet. I don't see it. Um, I like FaZe here. Yeah, 3-1, and let's get that rematch in the finals here from stage. What was it? Stage 2? Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, do you think Optic could win a major at all in this game in Cold War?
It's
Like,
tough, man. Like what?
yeah.
There's only one more. There's only one more major after this one, right? So
No, I thought there was six.
my
Fuck,
top
my
four
bad.
teams. Yeah, my top four teams is FaZe Ultra Tier 1, Optic Subliners Tier 2. Everyone else is just levels below them, and I think Optic Chicago and Optic Subliners are honestly so close to reaching that point. Subliners would have sub really injured their chances to build like that chemistry and everything. So that's gonna suck. But I think Chicago they just need more time. I really like, especially come champs. If there's a crowd there, Optic Chicago's stocks go up significantly. Anytime there's a crowd,
Oh yeah.
they're just like you can't count them out. They can win anything. So once the crowd comes in, I think they can win a major or even champs at that point. But yeah, until then, given their recent performances, they're just close. They're within reaching distance, but they just can't get it. That's my view on it.
Yeah. No, no, I was almost had the same thought in my head. Yeah, we're very
Mhm.
close on that.
All right, so major
Major,
final,
major
the
final,
big
motherfucker.
game.
Let's go. What is this? Like the
Yep,
third time fucking I've had Atlanta and Toronto in the same winter final. Goddamn.
yep.
But what can we say? They're both playing fantastic.
Oh, absolutely. I wish we could see this matchup more often.
I have this game very close. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same score I've had it at the last couple of majors. I have Toronto beating FaZe. I have to give it to Toronto because they're my boys. I didn't give it to them earlier. I maybe should have. I didn't give it to them earlier, but I'm giving it to them now. 5-4 over Atlanta FaZe in the final.
Wow. Okay, we have the exact same. I have Toronto Ultra 5-4. It's gonna be insane maps, great series. It could honestly go either way. I'm just a little bit biased because I'm a Toronto Ultra fan. So yeah,
I'd love to
can't
see
wait to
it though.
can't wait to watch this match. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like FaZe win the first major, we win the second, then they win the third, and if we win the fourth, I mean, fuck, who's gonna win the fifth? Just keeps going back and
That's
forth.
when Chicago. That's when Chicago wins the fifth.
That's when they'll turn up,
Just the
and
spice.
by
Yeah.
then they'll have fucking people in the building for sure.
Yeah.
If they got NBA
Yeah.
stadiums packed with no masks and people fucking screaming with their fucking beer breath everywhere, I mean, they're gonna
Yeah.
have people in the
See,
building,
that's what
bro.
I don't get. I don't. That's what I don't get. How come this like? How come these for a CDL event can't allow any spectators? Like, come on, or even the casters. The casters aren't even at there.
Are they
I don't
not?
get it.
Oh man, I was gonna say, I hope they're not doing that shitty HQ thing. I fucking hate that
Yeah, the
stupid green
casters
screen
are
thing,
gonna
man.
be. There's gonna be some kind of delay or whatever. But yeah.
Oh my god.
So
You'd
there it
think
is.
they'd be
There's our
there.
bracket predictions. Yeah,
Yeah, there's our bracket for the major four guys. Uh,
I think it'll be pretty good.
oh yeah, I think it's gonna be a really hype weekend. I hope. I don't think I'm doing anything later this week besides uploading and editing videos because we have season 4 coming out tonight for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. guys, don't forget about that. I'm gonna be streaming it live on my Twitch. I'll let you guys know on my Twitter, and I'm gonna be uploading a lot of content here to YouTube. Sorry, Jay, I just
Boom,
had
boom.
to put my plug right in there.
Oh, that's okay, man. This is your channel. It's your,
You want to
it's
plug
all you.
anything, bro? You're the guest. You got to plug?
No, but I will say honestly, for Thursday's first round of matches, you gotta watch Optic Chicago versus Dallas Empire. Not only is it two big brands like Dallas Empire, former Envious, and then Optic Chicago, Optic Gaming. Like this is like El Clasico match, I guess you could say, from previous COD titles. These two teams clashing, always great to watch. And you also have the storyline of Crim Six versus Foremost, so that's some kind of like
Mm-hmm.
beef going on there. This is just a match you want to watch. So yeah, tune into that, guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna try to watch all the matches if I can. I mean, fuck. I
Yeah.
love having what? How many games do we have? Four on Thursday. I love that, man. If we could have five or six, it'd be even better. Like that.
Oh
That's
yeah.
that's perfect for me because for us the games start later in the day, and for me,
Yep.
I want every fucking match to go round five, map 11, because when they do that, I remember last season in Modern Warfare, I'd be watching games sometimes till like fucking 10 at night, bro, because they start later here for us in our time.
Yeah.
And some of the matches were going for so long, and if they had multiple matches like this in a day, it just I'd be watching matches at like fucking 9:30, 10 at night, and it was fucking I like doing that, it's fun, it's entertaining. I don't
Oh
like
yeah.
fucking two matches a day and they're fucking done by five our time. And I'm
I
like,
mean,
well fuck.
yeah. Previous COD titles, like before the CDL, that's how it was.
Oh
There was
yeah.
so many matches each day. It was amazing, honestly. I just think the CDL needs more teams, get more series in. Like it was just some good stuff before, but
I think
eventually
we'll
we'll get to those times again.
I think we'll see some
Hopefully,
I think we'll see new teams coming in the 2021 going into
I hope
2022.
so.
I think so. I mean, the potential's
I,
there. The player base is there, bro. Think about how many like the fucking it's countless the amount of kids that are trying to get into shit like this, and
yeah,
they're all like playing in challengers or these different type of COD leagues I've seen. Like there's so fucking many, and I mean they all deserve a chance. They all
yeah,
do. I mean, and it can happen. Like we just need more teams, and there's people willing to invest in them too.
yeah, for sure. I think just the pandemic took a hit on the stuff financially. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Do you want to end it here, bro?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's good. We can wrap it up.
Okay, everybody, that was our stage four bracket. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Please comment down below what your guys' bracket predictions are going to be. Who do you think is going to win and come out on top for the fourth major? And who do you think is going to hit the dumps and bite it bad? Mr. J, you want to say anything? Peace out to the people.
No, just thanks for tuning, guys. Keep an eye out on more content from Eight Shots. Good stuff coming out. So yeah,
Fucking right. We got season four coming out tonight, guys. I'm gonna be streaming it live on my Twitch. Keep live on my Twitter, and yeah, I'll be coming back with another video really soon. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys
adios.
on the next one.